I love my crazy. I love my crazy. Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne. So, about a week or so ago, I was in a group and I was talking to some people, and we were talking about our childhoods and how our childhoods affected us as we grew up. And I started talking about all my daily habits and the things that I do, how I go to the gym 5 days a week. I work out 7 days a week. I run or walk every morning 5 miles. I'm very much into my health and fitness. I love to paint. I'm an artist, so I paint a lot. I'm a YouTuber, so I make a lot of YouTube videos. I love to cook. I love to take care of my family. I love to wax my cars. I love to shine my windows. And as we got to talking, I got to thinking about how my childhood sort of affected me that way, because a lot of people in my childhood were not achievers. Now, there were some that were achievers, but the vast majority were not achievers in any way. And it sort of became my yin to the yang of growing up. So all the things that I was doing and do um, seem a little crazy, when you think of it, going to the gym 5 days a week, doing a hard workout, being very meticulous about what I eat, taking care of myself. To a lot of people, that would sound crazy. But for me, I love it and I enjoy it. So at first I got to thinking, wow, maybe there is something I need to take a look at. Why am I doing all these things? Why do I love to paint so much? Why do I paint so many paintings? And why do I work out so much? Maybe I need to not work out so much. And then I realized that I took the situation that I grew up in, where a lot of people were not overly motivated, and I became overly motivated, sort of a reaction to everyone being, or a lot of people being undermotivated. Not everybody was undermotivated, but many were. And so I didn't want to be like that. So I became the yin to that yang, so to speak. And there's nothing wrong with that, because I made it something positive. And I love everything I do. Sure, by the time it's nighttime, it's ready to go to bed. I'm ready to go to bed. I'm pretty well tired and looking forward to going to bed and going to sleep and having a great night's sleep. And yet, when I get up the next day, I look forward to doing it all over again. I love what I do. I build into my life the things that I love. And so it's my kind of crazy, and it's a good kind of crazy. We can let events shape us, and they usually do in one way or the other. We can let them shape us in a negative way, or we can let them shape us in a positive way. And I chose to let it shape me in a very positive way, to the point that I filled my life up with things that I absolutely love. Everything that I do in my life, I love. And a lot of people go the opposite way. Everything in their life is something negative as a result of whatever they went through in their life. So we can take what we've been through and we can turn it into something positive, or we can turn it into something negative. Yes, our lives and the things that we go through can shape us, whether it's our childhoods or traumas or experiences along the way in life. We can let it shape us negatively, or we can let it shape us positively. And for me, it shaped me positively. Yes, I'm a byproduct in part of the experiences that I had early on. I mean, I think we all are, but it depends on how we use it. And for some people, it may look crazy to, do all the things that I do in one day. I do a tremendous amount of things in one day. And like I said, I'm very particular about my cars and my house. I love my windows shined. So maybe once a week I go out there and I shine my windows. And I love to wax my cars, my vehicles. And, even when I was one of my first cars was a $450 blue Mazda. It was an old blue Mazda. And it had two-tone paint. It was red showing through the blue paint. And I still went out there and I took wonderful care of it. I cleaned it, I shined it, I put wax on it, even though you couldn't really make it look any better than a $450 old car. And yet I took wonderful care of it. So I took my experiences of growing up with old cars. We had old rusted out cars. And I took that, and when I did get new cars, I took wonderful care of them. But even the old car that I had in the beginning, I took wonderful care of. So I could have let that shape me and just not took care of anything. The experience of not having a nice car growing up in the early years. I could let that shape me and just never took care of anything. Or I let it shape me in a way that I take wonderful care of what I've got. I take care of my home, I take care of my car, I take care of my relationships. A lot of people didn't take care of their relationships when I grew up. People got married, and once they got married, they quit investing in that relationship. And I've been married a very long time, and I invest every single day into my relationship. I invest into my relationships, my marriage, my family, my friendships, the things that I do, the things that I love. You can call that crazy, but it's a great kind of crazy, and I love it. And so I love my crazy. And so I think we have to be very mindful about when we do look back upon our past. Yes, it can shape us, but let it shape us in a positive way. And let it turn us into the person that we truly want to be and doing the things that we truly love. And if other people question it, then they can question it, you know. But I make no excuses about my kind of crazy because I love it. From my house to yours, may God bless you. I hope you like, share, subscribe, and I hope you love your kind of crazy as well. Hope to talk to you then. Bye-bye.